Okay, it's almost upon us. The one day of the year where you get to see your coworker, your classmate, and your neighbor in some completely scandalous outfit. And we love this day of the year. It's Halloween, and this is the psychology of the sexy Halloween costume, which is different than any other Halloween type of celebration. It's its own thing. And this is about power, it's about rebellion, and it's about the shadow of desire. And it's very interesting. Like every year we see all these new sexy costumes. Sexy witch, got the sexy devil. Last year I saw the sexy nurse. And then we got the sexy Freddy Krueger. So we're taking it all in. But what if this isn't really about sex? What if this is about just power and agency? It's about the human need to break free from repression for just one night. Now, this is really, in addition to all the associations and honoring of death, Halloween is an annual suspension of social rules. This is chaos in costume form. And in that chaos, the id, the instinctual emotional core of the psyche, gets its hall pass. So the sexy costume isn't just a thirst trap. This is the id being unchained, a declaration of freedom from judgment, guilt, and restraint. It's one of the few times that society says, you know what, go ahead and just be whoever you want to be tonight. It's not about vanity, it's liberation. Now we have to remember in everyday life, especially for women, appearance is constantly controlled. It's measured, it's criticized, it's commodified, and the body is always under this, like, seen as public property, under this cultural gaze. So Halloween just flips that script, and your costume now becomes your armor. And the wearer actually has control. I know you're looking at me because I planned it that way. And this is the reversal of the predator-prey dynamic, where the subject is really the determining factor in controlling the circumstance. And then there's a little bit of psychology to it. When you start to see some of the more popular, sexy archetypes, we know which ones they are. They're always there. The sexy witch, which we think the witch was once burned for her power. Now she's reborn as desire itself. The devil, this reclaimed symbol of temptation and rebellion. The cat, which of course is independence embodied, sacred ever since ancient Egypt and Kemet. The vampire, which is eternal life through seduction. So these costumes a lot of times tap into ancient themes and currents that were once terrifying to actual priests and kings. And a lot of them have this fusion of desire and divinity kind of merged into one. So a lot of times when we see like the sexy demon, what they're really saying is, I refuse to be ashamed of my own power. And that's agency unto itself. Now, there's also a little bit of shadow work that's wrapped into it. And so this provocative nature a lot of times isn't just about attention, although it can be for that, but it's also about integration, like taking parts of yourself that felt shame, sexuality, confidence, audacity. Now they're all pulled from the darkness, the dark places where they're hidden, and they're celebrated. And for a lot of people, this can be therapy, and for others, it's flat out rebellion. So we see it, the tight corsets, the fangs. These are more symbols of confrontations with repression than anything else. This is a dance between shame and self-acceptance. And for Western culture, who is, we are obsessed with sex, we're also kind of terrified of sex. Like, we use sex to sell everything, but then we condemn anyone who openly embraces sexuality. It's very weird. So once a year, this collective unconscious throws this tantrum while wrapped up in fishnets. And that's what it does. It's just a pressure valve. It's a night to release, get into this cosplay, and tap into some forbidden injury. And tap into some forbidden energy. In a world, if the world existed, if sensuality in the world was allowed to exist without shame, we wouldn't ever need this. But in this case, Halloween serves as this like erotic purge. It has to come. And the sexy costume is what happens when you have a culture that's repressed and is trying to heal through this cosplay effort. And here's a twist. For everyone, it's not even about empowerment. Some people, it's just an opportunity to wear something scandalous in a setting and have no judgment. I got away with it. So that's the fun part of it. And we enjoy it, and we get to see different aspects of the psychology of the people who decide to costume themselves in whatever various ways that they do. But if you have some more to add to it, I know Halloween's coming up, please do so in the comment section. And as always, I ask that you hit that like and subscribe.